Hey guys, welcome back to Third Wheel Gaming. I'm Emily, and we're going to continue our run of Nancy Drew Secrets Can Kill. Now last time I told you that we were going to go meet everybody, and we still are, and what we did, we just did the introduction, we looked at all this stuff, we opened the safe, so now we're going to leave. Oh,
Nancy Drew, Detective Beach here. How are you?
Good, and yourself?
Frustrated, Nancy. I need some leads, and you're my man. Woman, teen, student, whatever. I'll be at Maxine's Diner. Come see me when you found out anything. All contact should be through me.
Can do. So what's our cover?
Our what?
Our cover. Who should I say you are if anyone sees us and asks?
Oh, right. I'll be your uncle. Uncle Steve. I gotta go now. If you need anything else, come see me at Maxine's. I'm wearing glasses and a green striped shirt.
Alright, we're not going to do that just yet. So, we are going to go to the school, which is right here. And we are going to go talk. I think we should go talk to this person over here. This is...
Whoa, a new girl at school. Do you realize what destiny has brought you today?
Or Hector.
Yours truly, Hector
Whichever
Sanchez.
you prefer.
But you can just call me the Hulk.
How did you know I was new here?
Hey, you're talking to the man, the #1 football player in the state of Florida. I know all the beautiful girls at Paseo Del Mar High. Are you kidding?
Well, someone's cocky. This entire dialogue got I don't know.
Who do you play for?
Nancy's like,
You are
that
new
right
around
there,
here.
she's so
I play for the
suspicious. She's
Manatees, one of the
"Who do you
best teams
play
in the
for?" It's like,
state.
Nancy, it's high school.
I leave the
Who
others
do
in
you
the
think he
dirt,
plays
man.
for?
Soon it's college ball, and then the pros. Showtime.
Who are the Manatees?
Paseo Del Mar's mascot is a manatee. Don't tell me you're afraid of a little sea cow.
Of course not. I know what to do if I come across a manatee.
Yeah, just sneeze and it'll swim away. Seriously, the
true.
Manatees are a great team at a great school. Everyone is cool, except for a few punks like Jake Rogers.
Jake.
Jake Rogers?
That's who we were
I
trying
knew
to find
Jake,
out who killed.
but I didn't hang out with him. Sorry, can't talk now. I gotta go to practice.
So
Later.
that right there, that happens a lot in this game. They, all of a sudden, like, you mention something, and all of a sudden they're just like, oh, no, I don't want to talk anymore. I don't like you. So, yeah. Alright, now let's go talk to Hal. Now this school kind of confuses me because there's only like 2 hallways. I guess that's a classroom. I was gonna say, I don't know where the classrooms are, but I guess these little doors right here are classrooms. But this is a really small high school. I don't know if it's just me, but it seems like a really small high school. Alright, this is Hal.
Hi, my name's Nancy Drew. What's your name?
Hal Tanaka. Actually, my first name is much longer than that. But I want to fit in here in America, so I chose Hal as my nickname. I'm a Japanese exchange student.
Why do you think it's easier to have an American name?
I want to be part of the culture and succeed in this country.
Alright, so one difference in this entire game is that instead of having this like well animated, like you can see the person moving and all the detailed background and stuff like that, you get a picture that was drawn in the original game. And like for cutscenes you would have a picture, like a drawn out picture, and that's what the game would be. That's the entire game basically. So yeah, that's a huge difference in the game.
So, what's been going on at school lately?
A murder was committed here. Everyone is very stressed out.
I heard about that. Some kid named Jake?
Oh yeah,
Nancy.
Jake Rogers was a dark soul. He created a lot of trouble.
It's a dark soul.
What kind of trouble?
Jake was an ijimeko. In English, you would say a bully. He wasn't very popular. I'm behind in my studies and I must get back to the library.
See?
Bye, Nancy.
See? They just cut you off. They're like, I don't want to talk to you anymore. You brought something up that makes me uncomfortable. So let's go talk to Connie. She's the hall monitor, as it says.
Hi, I'm Connie. You're not from around here, are you? Usually, Paseo del Mar High is really quiet and boring. Lately, it's been totally out of control.
I like how they can all tell that she's not, like, from here. Like, how awkward is Nancy, and how much does she actually stand out, because that's pretty bad.
Is it that obvious I'm not from around here?
I'm a school monitor, so I have to notice these things.
Things must be pretty hectic for you right now.
Obviously. Once this whole thing blows over, it'll be back to the same old routine.
Alright. Let's do this one.
Doesn't it concern you the murderer is still out there roaming the halls?
Don't make me laugh. Just because I'm a girl doesn't mean I can't handle myself. Jake finally met his match.
What do you mean, his match?
Jake Rogers was a total creep. Nobody liked him. I gotta go now. Later.
It's the third time in a row. Nobody likes Nancy, it's clear. It is obvious. Like I said, this is how you collect money in the game. Because, clearly, there's no jobs anywhere. So this, I don't know why I went all the way around in a circle, but this is the teacher's lounge. And if you try to go in when Connie's
You're
there,
not supposed to go in there.
see,
But I have a key.
Until you can show me some teaching credentials, you're not allowed in.
So, even though Nancy got the key from her aunt, well, okay, she didn't really get it, she kind of stole it. That's besides the point. Even though she has the key, she won't let you go in, so you have to... You have to get her out of there before you can do anything. Alright, so let's go check out the library. And that's the thing that we passed over here. And it's closed right now, so we can't really get into it, but we can have the key, because that is the key that she gave us. Alright, let's start over here. Now in here is a puzzle. And it says... the random clue. It says, if anything happens to me, search under my combo in catalog. And when he says catalog, you look underneath the computer, like the library catalog, and how you figure out this puzzle is you skip, like you go by the color. So you skip one letter, so that's if, and then it says anything happens, and you can see there, and then you go to the second row once you end here. It's a pretty easy puzzle, except you kind of have to figure it out on your own, because you can call Ned, and he'll tell you how to do it, but otherwise you would have no clue how to solve this. Let's go look up some encyclopedias.
That medallion Connie is wearing is kanji for crane.
So as Nancy said, she has a little medallion on her neck, if you guys didn't see that, and this is the symbol. We don't really know what that means yet. I don't know why she has a crane symbol on her medallion. Seems kind of weird. Maybe she likes cranes. Who knows? And Harry Houdini. Ooh. These are kind of random things like Marie Antoinette. If you guys have played any other games, there is a lot of back reference to the other games in this remastered version. Like, a lot of hinting. Like I'll show you, like, they put other books that you get from the other games into the library, and you can read them. Alright, look at that. It's kind of insane. And here's the braille. We actually are going to use this further on a puzzle, just not quite yet. And then, ooh, we can read this. Sports today. The insanity of steroid abuse. This is interesting. And if any of you guys want to read that, just pause the video and read it. In Nancy Drew games, you don't actually have to like you can read them, but Nancy, like, once you open the book and flip the pages, she read it, and that's her. She like sped read it or something if you click through it real fast. And sometimes, usually there are clues in the books, and it's usually a pretty good idea to read them. And here is the catalog. We don't know his combo yet, so we're gonna have to wait on that. Let's go up here. So over here is where Jake usually sat. Jake was here. I'm assuming this is just his regular, where he usually sat, near his periodic table. I guess that was his spot. And let me show you some of the books that they have here. That scared me. That scared anybody else, because that, like, it definitely scared me. And I'm guessing, I don't know if somebody else is in this library or not, or if that was from a different, like, area in the school, because you heard the person, like, run. So I don't know if there's other people in these libraries, or, there's a ghost. So this is about the Crystal Skull, and how it was made. Things like that. This is from Legend of the Crystal Skull. So there's a whole bunch of different books. Let's see if we can find it. Here it is. What's this one? Turn the page. What is this? I don't... is this Secret of the Old Clock? I can't remember this one. But that's also from another thing, so you learn how to use a certain machine. So all these bookshelves have little areas you can press and you'll find a book from other games. So that's pretty neat. Now, let's see, what should we do now? I think... we saw Jake's table. Let's go talk to Hulk. He might have some information for us.
How's it going?
And then we can ask him about the two other people.
Do you know Hal
And
Tanaka?
he'll tell Dirt
That
Tongue.
dude is always studying. He's a huge fan of mine. Real smart guy. But I never understood why a brain like Tanaka would hang out with slime like Jake.
Hal was a friend of Jake's?
Let's just say I saw them talking together a lot. Jake's locker was right next to Hal's.
But they weren't really friends. Is that what you're saying?
Jake didn't really have friends, and Hal, he may seem pretty chill, but I've seen him crack a couple of times. He's seriously uptight.
Crack a couple of times.
He's got a temper, a bad one.
Like,
He lets the pressure
they're
build
so
and build until
intense.
he's wound so tight the slightest thing sets him off.
my God.
Like last week, I strike
I
him
just
out during
realized how
gym,
intense
and he
his
goes
veins
ballistic
are.
and charges the mound.
like, you can see them,
He's
like,
got some
bulging
serious
out of his
issues.
arm.
Now that I think of it,
Jeez.
last time I saw them together, Hal seemed pretty upset.
So as you can tell, we will back away after this conversation, and he will be... He's a pretty tall dude. Like, he's big and tall.
What can you tell me about Connie Watson?
I'm a short
She hangs out at
person,
the
I'm
gym a
5
lot.
foot, and just, like,
I heard she's been having a
imagining
real tough time.
that, he'd probably be towering over me.
Tough time?
I heard she's been having some money problems.
Oh, where'd you hear that from, dude?
Goodbye.
Bye, Nancy.
Jeez. See, look how tall he is. Like, he's almost like, he'd jump and he could touch the ceiling. Like, he's almost he's as tall as the doorway. Like, that's pretty scary, dudes. Alright, and as you can see, the Crane School of Self-Defense. Nancy doesn't say anything about this. I really think she should. But you can look at these posters, and this is a huge hint that, Connie is part of the judo club of the Crane School. So there's that. And then you can look at all the other posters too. Like this one. It's just an eyesight puzzle. I don't really know what that's supposed to do. Ooh, coin! Got it. Alright, let's go follow up on that, those gossip that we heard from Hulk. Oh, I wonder why we can't talk to him about it. That's weird.
Have you heard of
We
Hulk
talked about
Sanchez?
Hulk and Connie.
Heard of him? Hulk holds the conference record for quarterback sacks. He's been the state's #1 player since he was a freshman. He's also a candidate for a big university, even with his injury.
Injury?
Hulk got hurt a few weeks ago. Ever since that game, he hasn't played the same. I worry that his chances of playing for a top school are not as good as before his injury.
Do you know
intense.
Connie Watson?
Yes, we've been in a few classes together. I think she was dating Jake Rogers.
What? She said, okay. Yeah, you guys remember what she said about Jake being a creep? Well, apparently
See you
she was
later.
dating him.
Farewell, Nancy.
So let's go talk to her about that. That's pretty intense. She's gonna probably make us, like, she's gonna...
Hey, Nancy, need something?
which one do you want to do? Let's do dating.
Didn't I hear you were dating Jake?
Ooh, Nancy.
Hey, a girl can make a mistake, can't she?
Oh. Let's do this
Hulk
one.
told me money's been tight for you these days.
What a dork! Hulk Sanchez doesn't know the first thing about my life. He needs to get a life and stop talking about mine.
True dat.
Your medallion has a symbol that means crane, and crane is the name of the judo school on the poster in the gym.
What a coincidence. Funny, I never noticed. I gotta go now. Later.
See, she says she never noticed, but then she's like, I don't want to talk anymore. So there's a huge hint. Like, she's either hiding something, or it's actually, you know. So this is the Students of the Month. They took pictures from, people sent in pictures as from her interactive fans, and they chose from there. So, I don't know any of these people, actually. Oh, I know him. He's Argle Fump. But let's just do this. Alright guys, so next time we will continue our adventures in Nancy Drew. And I hope you guys had a great time. See you later.